everybody, welcome back. In this video in our Esports and Education online course, we're talking about the top esports tournaments worldwide in North America and other parts of the world. Let's jump into it. All right, so you're following along with our Esports and Education's course. Let's take a look at where we are in this course currently and what you have to look forward to. As you can see here, we finished the history of video games, the history of esports, and the history of, the study of video games here. Just finished that. And now we're on top esports tournaments and leagues. Let's jump into it, guys. All right. So these esports tournaments around the world have grown to a really incredible level, and I can't wait to dig into them with you guys because they're exciting and they're fun and they build competition. And that is at the heart of the passion that drives the skills that are developed for learning esports and also the team-based communications. These esports competitors are like Navy SEALs, in my opinion, where they have to manage multiple economies. They have to communicate effectively. They have to have many processes per second, clicks per minute. It's incredible what they can do. My hat's off to competitive video gamers. And we'll talk about all these cool tournaments in this video. So the top esports tournaments worldwide. Let's start there. So Dota 2, Defense of the Ancients 2 Championship is one of the biggest ones out there. It's held in Shanghai, China, as of the last one. Now the Fortnite World Cup, there's two main events there. There's the solo event and the duo event. As you guys may know, there's that solo. Fortnite is a game where 100 players are dropped onto an island. The playable area gets smaller and smaller, and you could either be fighting solo or duo with a team member. So that's the Fortnite World Cup. Counter-Strike Global Offensive Tournaments and the Overwatch World Cup. These are really cool. The Counter-Strike Global Offensive are generally rated as some of the most important CSGO tournaments in the world. And the Overwatch World Cup is also related to the Overwatch League, and players in the World Cup represent their countries, which makes it kind of an interesting twist, and it's just a really fun, interesting esports tournament to watch. Now in North America, we have the Evolution Championship Series. This is a cool series that is actually in Las Vegas, Nevada. There was 9,000 people in attendance in 2019, and there was a $250,000 prize. Capcom USA tours are still active in 2019. The prize pool was about $250,000, and these are those fighting games by Capcom that are so popular. Now, Halo World Championship still takes place every year. In 2019, there's the Halo Invitational, and it's sponsored by Microsoft. Now, in Asia, we have the League of Legends Championships. The LCK is the primary route for South Korean esports teams to progress into the League of Legends World Championships. This is organized by Riot Games. We've got the Global StarCraft 2 League in South Korea. This is a really great league, the GSL, hosted by Africa TV, GSL, and Blizzard. And then we've got the League of Legends Pro League in China, which again is the primary qualification route for Chinese esports teams looking to compete in the League of Legends World Championship. PUBG Mobile, this is an interesting one. In India, it's really a premier mobile series. The event is massive in scale. It attracts over 500,000 registrants with up to 400,000 rounds played during the tournament. Mobile gaming in India has really changed, just been so incredible. And then, of course, India has their League of Legends team. Again, top teams from this tournament qualify for the World Championship. Now, Europe has a set of their own games. DreamHack is a really cool one. It's one of the largest, world's largest computer festivals. And this festival also includes an esports tournament, and it boasts the fastest internet and LAN connection in the world. Game Battles UK is a huge esports tournament featuring a variety of games and some of the largest prize pools in Europe. Now, those are some of the big worldwide tournaments, but let's talk about some of the leagues and the conferences that are also helping to drive esports. So the Overwatch League, or OWL, is the official league of Overwatch, and it's hosted by Blizzard and Activision, and it holds the record for the highest number of hours viewed by any esports league. The league is organized into stages and has 4 to 5 weeks of 28 matches that are totally played, and each stage concludes of the tournament where the champion is crowned and the total prize pool of the league is $5 million. Now, of course, we have League of Legends as well in there. Let's go to League of Legends. This is the World Championship. This is conducted over a year-long session. The League of Legends League lasts for a full month, and the prize pools are over $2 million now. As this competition progresses, there's 24 teams that represent 13 regions, and the tournament is organized by Riot Games. Now, we have Call of Duty. This is the World League. This tournament is organized by Activision and Treyarch, and in 2019, they hosted the 7th edition of the Call of Duty Championship in Los Angeles, California, with 32 teams in attendance. Now let's talk about some of these major events and conferences. PAX is a really cool one. It's an organization that puts together a series of conferences for independent creators and vendors of games, as well as gamers. And this event appears in some of the top influencers on YouTube and Twitch. They come out. It's a great place to meet people as well. Now, the Design, Innovate, Communicate, and Entertain, it's called DICE Summit. This is a high-level conference for creatives in the gaming industry. Really cool one there. And then the GDC conference has over 20,000 gaming industry professionals that gather each year. These attendees include designers, developers, graphics, and audio professionals, and the conference designed to provide education, networking, and inspiration. Game Connection America is an international platform where esports business executives can find new markets, make deals, and network. And then PAX East is a festival for gamers, enthusiasts to get inside and view unreleased versions of games. And it's just a really cool list. Now let's talk about high school esports leagues, because this is something that really gets interesting here. One of my favorites is Playverse, which also is partnered with NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations. This partnership between NFHS and Playverse is set up to bring esports programs to high schools across the United States. This means high schools now have a regular season of esports, just as they do for other categories of sports. It enables students to compete in officially recognized esports tournaments with the possibility of earning university scholarships. Now, the High School League of Esports, HSEL, it's one of the largest and oldest esports leagues in Canada and the United States, and has a rich offering of esports programs students can participate in, knowing that they're engaging in a legitimate varsity sport. So the HSEL has a strategic partnership with the Varsity Esports Foundation, and it facilitates its goals of financing league fees, providing gaming equipment, and helping exceptional cyber athletes secure university-level scholarships. Now, the Electronic Gaming Federation, the EFGH, is a premier state-endorsed national esports league in the USA. It organizes 2 annual esports championships at the state and national levels, and it also works with schools to develop their esports programs. The EFGH acts as the governing body for collegiate and high school esports games. Now, some of the other high school leagues include the North American Scholastic Esports Program and Legacy Esports as well. Now, in our next video, we'll go over college esports leagues and programs. I don't want to jump into that in this one because it does kind of require some in-depth looks at that and what students can look forward to at a college level. Plus, these colleges and universities are really doing some innovative things I want to spend some more time on. So that's it for this video. I'm excited to move on to the college level esports programs with you guys in this course. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Can't wait to hear from you guys. And hopefully you're following along with our esports and education book. See you in the next video, guys.